Oh, what is that?
Morning on December 18th, 2024, officers from the Urbana Police Department stopped a suspected drunk driver who was allegedly swerving between lanes and remained stopped at a green light for over 10 seconds. If they haven't already, they will soon find out that he is the active Champaign County Sheriff Matthew Melvin, ranking well above the officers pulling him over.
God damn. 241102 for traffic stop. I'm gonna be out on Jefferson.
The initial officer is a new recruit with just over a year of experience, while the secondary officer, Sergeant Sean, has worked in the same jurisdiction for nearly 25 years alongside Matthew and is almost certainly very familiar with who he is.
How you doing tonight?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm Officer in the Van Police Division. So the reason for the stop is
Chat, it is a recipe for disaster.
you're kind of all over the road back there.
Ew! Ew!
You're stopped at a green light.
Right by Burke Circle. Yep.
Yes, sir. All right. You can smell an alcoholic beverage, and there's vomit on the side of the vehicle right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Chat, if you're that fat and you're puking because of alcohol, I'm telling you, you drank a fucking ton. Chat, you drank barrels, like wooden barrels.
Where are you with?
What was it?
Where are you with?
Urbana PD.
And that's 24. I just got a
Like Gragas.
back on your 7. RO does have CCW.
You're clear. Thank you. Get back with you, okay?
Here, the county sheriff's identification is fully verified as he presents a distinctive license for his position.
Well, smell it?
Yeah, there's vomit on the side of the car.
There is.
Yeah, I mean, he's hammered.
Ham stuff out.
Yeah.
No messing around with it.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Have you step out of the vehicle?
Reasonable.
Yes, sir.
Chat, let's give it a buck. 25 years on the job with this guy, chat. Guys, there's bound to be some sort of resentment, like bottom of the, you know? There's bound to be something in there for real. Well, a little something.
Come on, walk over here. You're okay? Matt, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
All right.
I just want to make sure you're not
Hey.
Go on over here. Oh, it's all right.
Most civilians are dead. Hey, I'm not gonna say something weird. I'm just saying, most of them, 80, 85, 90%.
What's that?
Really?
Really what? We're just gonna go over here what's flat, Matt. We're gonna do some tests. All right?
No.
No what?
What?
I said we're gonna walk over here and do some tests.
No.
No, you stay right here.
Oh,
Stop right
man,
there. You got a
come on,
gun
bro.
with you. Don't act this way.
Don't.
Sheriff, don't.
The officers ask about his gun not
Chad,
just
he
for
goes like
safety.
Lacey a
Having
little
a
bit.
gun in the vehicle while committing an OVI offense is a serious felony and could cost the county sheriff his right to carry.
We're gonna do some tests. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's walk. You can make a phone call.
All right.
Officers sit in silence for 10 seconds while Matthew goes through his phone.
Amazing.
Another 10 seconds drags by.
Where you want to take me?
What's that? Over here to this pavement to do some tests.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, but no, that's not true. He's not the sheriff. Not the sheriff. He's a civilian. I feel like people always forget this. That thinking that you have is the problem. That's the problem. He's not the sheriff for
You
shit.
sit on over here.
No.
Okay. You know what?
You guys are amazing.
Silence continues for an additional 15 seconds.
Freezing.
It is cold out.
Yeah, freezing. Ow. Jake.
Are you trying to call Josh Jacobs?
No.
Lieutenant Josh Jacobs reports to Matthew and is the direct commanding officer of the uniformed police on scene. It is unclear if the call connects, and no records are currently available to confirm who Matthew is attempting to call.
All right, well, let's get done with that, and let's go ahead and finish these tests, all right? Are you refusing to take the test? Is that what you're doing?
Jake.
Matt, refusing to take the test?
No, I'm not refusing to take anything.
All right, then let's go over here to where it's flat.
I like to go home.
Okay. We'll do this testing first to make sure you're okay to drive, man. It's strong smell of alcohol. You can't drive very well, and there's puke all down the side of your car.
I'm not puking down outside my car.
There is.
Hold on. Privileges are inherently not entirely a problem. This one's a problem because when it fucks with the law, it's a problem. That's my take. When it can alter the result, it's a problem.
Yes,
It's a problem.
They're not.
Okay, so we're going to do some tests to make sure you're safe to drive. You're refusing to take the test, we'll be placing you under arrest for OVI.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
They're absolutely amazing.
I'm asking you to take some field sobriety test, Matt. Can you do that?
Silence goes for another 25 seconds.
All right, let's get our stuff done first here, and you can make some phone calls here in a minute, all right? What's that? All right, we'll step on over here. We're going to take some field sobriety tests, all right, Matt? Are you refusing?
Really?
Are you refusing to take the test? That's what I'm asking you.
Really, dude. Really, dude. OC. Really, dude.
Are you refusing to take the test? Yeah, I'm recording. Yes.
I don't care.
Okay.
Silence continues for over 30 seconds.
All right, Matt, I'll let you make a couple of phone calls, but we got to get this moving along here. So are you going to take some field sobriety testing? We need to do the field sobriety test, all right?
No.
Are you refusing to do them?
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to have to place you under arrest for OVI.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
For driving under the influence of alcohol. You got a gun on you?
Really?
Yes. Matt, you're under arrest. Don't you resist. Don't.
Really? Not.
Stupid sweatshirt caught up.
They're amazing.
Thank you. Other hand, please. Other hand, please. Don't resist. He's got broad shoulders. Get your other set of cuffs out. I'm not trying to wind him up. I don't think you are.
You think I am?
I said I don't think you are.
Sean. Really, Sean? Really, dude?
Yeah, it's because there's two of them on it. It's like back here.
Oh.
Right.
Sean, is that Pete?
I know you're not. I'm going to leave you.
Or they're just delighting you?
All right. Is that cool with you?
It looks like it.
With
And then the truck.
me. Yeah.
You double lock them so they don't get tighter on you, you know.
You got the right to remain silent, you understand that? Anything you say can be used against you in court, you understand that? You have the right to speak with an attorney before any questioning. If you can't afford one, we'll be provided for you by the court. You understand those rights? You
Really,
understand?
dude? Dude, really? Dude.
You know I'm doing my job. I know you know what I'm doing. Huh? All right, come on this way. All right, turn around. Put your butt down first. Our seats are hard, all right? Put your butt down first and slide in. Oop, oh, damn, dude, I'm trying to hurt your You all right? You all right, man? All right, you in? Okay. Are you okay if I move your truck, or do you want me to tow it? Are you good if I park it over here?
Really?
I can move it over here and just park it over here in the circle, if you're all right with that. But you gotta give me permission to do it. If not, I'll have it towed. I don't want to tow your truck, man. I'd rather just park it, but you gotta tell me it's okay for me to park it.
Matthew refuses to answer the question as 10 seconds of silence goes by.
Can I park it?
I mean, fuck it.
Another 12 seconds of silence goes by before Matthew attempts to adjust himself in the seat.
Let's make this quicker and we get those damn things off you.
Yeah, you
Can I
get
just
it?
Park this thing. That's
He
all I'm
attempts
asking.
because he's too fat
5
to do
seconds
it.
of silence.
Huh?
6 seconds of silence.
So no, I can't park it.
13 seconds of silence goes by before the sergeant gives up communicating with Matthew.
Really done. Spamming cuffs. xQc head.
Jesus Christ.
Ew!
Nasty. God, it's disgusting. It's not in the car.
Got deputy hanging up.
No. They keep going. I'm fucking parking it.
Yeah.
Here. There's vomit with a heavy smell of alcohol on the vehicle.
Nah, they're gonna tow it for real.
Oh, I think I left his phone in his pocket. I wasn't really worried about it, but
That's not unlawful. You got arrested.
before you uncuff him. I'll meet you back there.
Okay. I'm gonna be en route back to 25 with a male 21.
You're clear. 126.
The just under 3-minute ride to the station is spent in silence.
2411 or 2. 141 or 25.
Well, the car isn't arrested then.
Step on it.
Brother, the guy that did DUI, OVI, whatever you want to call it, that is the tool of said crime. They have to look to evidence of maybe open container. Maybe it was drinking while driving. Like, come on, bro. Like, are you dumb?
You want to read this way?
Yep.
Good.
What are they doing?
Going this way. One in here. Alright, let's real quick, man. I left a couple things in your pockets. I'm gonna get those things out.
This is under reasonable suspicion, brother. The guy has puke on the side of his fucking window.
There, man. Look at that. Obviously, we're going to go over the 2255. Either way, if you're going to get charged, we're going to do fingerprints. And then if you call somebody, you can have them come pick you up.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I'm not trying to put nobody in jail or nothing like that, all right? You're going to, this is your baby, so. Huh? All right, here's your copy. You want to follow along with it? All right. All right, let's start reading.
You're now under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence, a drug or combination of them, operating a vehicle under the influence of a illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite of a controlled substance, operating a vehicle.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Wait till she's done talking so you can hear everything clear.
All right, we're just going to restart, okay?
Yeah, start her.
You're under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence of drug or combination of. Yes, sir. Operating a vehicle under the influence of a illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite of a controlled substance. You have to pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated.
Amazing.
If you have a prior,
39 months of dueling.
He just stated that his girlfriend was...
if you take any chemical test required by law, your higher driving privileges will be suspended immediately. And you will have to pay a fee to have privileges reinstated. If you take a chemical test, you
man,
will
really doing
have
it?
a chemical test taken at your own expense.
Okay. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Okay. Run this thing, get it fired up. I'll run through the process, and you can refuse when I get there. Obviously, if you refuse the test, their driver's license will be suspended for a year. You understand that?
Secret.
We just took a call from...
What's your social security number?
I'll call and get it. Start working on a ride if you want. You gotta wait till... All right, or you take the test?
No.
The breath test, okay. It refused, yes. What?
Chat, it's kind of impressive.
Why are you driving after drinking this much? Why
And
am I
the
kidding you?
only
I
reason
can't believe
they
you
say
couldn't
no
even
is
be in this
ego.
situation. You puked all over your car. It smells like alcohol. You can hardly walk. So don't be like you're kidding me. I can't believe you put us in this situation.
I hit no instead of yes on refuse.
Don't blow my video, man. I'm gonna watch this shit.
Bring everything out.
Colon 33 love 0.
Yep.
Walter, I need you.
She hadn't been drinking tonight, has she?
You're fun.
ticket as soon as Michelle, is that you called? As soon as she gets here, we'll get you out of here. So come on with me.
But I couldn't tell you there's a beep beep anymore.
Before we go upstairs, you got to use the restroom or anything? You're good.
Please cut the ringing it sounds like.
Did it take a sample or not?
I follow you.
xQcL.
Just don't think it ain't coming.
What's that?
Don't think it ain't coming.
What'd you say?
24.
You're amazing. Can I make a phone call?
Not right now. Let's get this done first.
Cute.
All right, come around here.
For what?
For your fingerprints?
For what?
We have to do that when we make an OVI arrest.
That's my line.
We'll refuse that.
You can't refuse that.
Yeah, I can.
No, we'll have to put you in jail.
No, I can't.
Why would you refuse? That's part of the booking process.
I haven't done anything, Sean. You know, you and I both know that.
Okay, then take the data master test. Prove you're not drunk.
Really?
Yeah. You're driving all over the roadway. You stop at a green light.
I have not been that.
You puked all over your car.
No, I did not. I have not puked on my car. Somebody else may have puked on my car.
Okay. Someone else puked on your car. Okay. Then why are you driving so horribly?
Really, Q?
Why am I not driving wet?
Horribly.
I'm not.
Okay. Then why don't you just take the test and prove I'm wrong?
Why you want to fight with me?
I don't want to fight with you.
No, you want to argue with me because of everybody else.
Because everybody else what?
Sean, really?
I don't care about politics.
Election. Yes, you do.
Give a You see me jumping up and down on the election stuff?
No,
Give a less
I don't
about
care
that.
about it either.
Matthew reveals he lost re-election for county sheriff earlier that year. Though the primary vote took place 9 months prior in March,
43
the
months.
transfer of office
Chat
does not
better
occur
have
until
some
January
water and be
5th, less than
hydrated,
2 weeks
unless
after
this
this
drunk
incident.
has ha
Matthew
ha.
was elected county sheriff the last 2 terms for a total of 8 years. In the March 2024 Republican primaries, Matthew lost the election by just 9 votes, giving Chad Burrows the victory and effectively removing Matthew from his position.
Chat, how many votes are cast for that shit?
Come January next year. Though Matthew only narrowly lost, his alleged questionable practices may reflect the public's growing frustration behind his leadership. One case, notably occurring after the primary election, involves Matthew arresting St. Paris Police Chief Eric Smith at the Champaign County Fair in August of 2024, making Matthew the second known officer arrested in the county in a matter of roughly 4 months. Off-duty, out of uniform, and out of jurisdiction, Eric was arrested by Matthew at a privately run county fair for trespassing and obstruction after refusing multiple times to store his handgun in compliance with the fair's no-gun policy. The charges were later dropped, likely due to Ohio's House Bill 228, which permits officers to open carry if their badge is displayed, something Eric had, despite being casually dressed. St. Paris, which hired Eric as police chief.
Hey! Hold on. Really, dude? So this guy knew the law? This guy knew the law, and they fucked him over. They fucked him over.
Eric had, despite being casually dressed. St. Paris, which hired Eric as police chief in 2021, placed him
he didn't know the law. He was the law.
on paid
Holy
leave after
Chad.
the fair incident and eventually disbanded the entire department. Mayor Susan Prince cited finances and officer retention as their reasons and cited 5 officers had quit within 7 months, leaving only Eric, who spent at least 2 months on paid leave as the village's sole officer. When asked by constituents who they could rely on for law enforcement, the mayor informed they would utilize the county sheriff's office led by Matthew himself, as the village had been compelled to do since the St. Paris Police Department was understaffed. Eric was formally laid off on December 17th after the disbandment, which happens to be the same night Urbana officers arrested Matthew for driving under the influence.
Just let me go home.
I don't. What is going? Well, the story is.
Glad you gotta take your fingerprints.
Chad, they're gonna make a movie about this.
You don't. You and I both know you don't. I'm standing here perfectly normal with you. You and I. Sean, you know you don't.
What?
I'm standing here with you.
I understand you standing here with me.
Okay?
I gotta take your fingerprints, man.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna freaking roll around on the ground with you. Get your fingerprints.
Let me go home.
So you're refusing to get fingerprints?
Yeah.
Without resisting arrest? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not resisting arrest. Come on, man.
Refusing to fingerprint likely wouldn't result in a resisting charge, but it could lead to obstructing justice. In this case, it can be argued that Matthew's intimidation is preventing the sergeant from performing his duty to assist in the investigation.
You want me to call your boss?
They ain't gonna answer the phone right now.
Yeah.
It's 1 in the morning.
Well, I mean,
man.
if you need his fingers and he's not giving him, I mean, you could. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, dude, what?
Silly.
Huh?
Because you guys are being silly.
Why'd you call somebody for a ride home? I would have gave you a damn ride home. You don't live that far outside of town.
Why are you being silly about it?
Come on, come back here.
Where?
We gotta go to the freaking booking room while we wait. I'm just gonna put you in the interview room.
Here.
I understand that. We gotta get your tickets and stuff typed up. Okay?
Give me a ticket while I walk perfectly normal.
Just have a seat here till we get done.
After officers leave Matthew, just over 10 minutes goes by before body cam footage returns.
And then your citation is going to be for operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, all right? So your court date's going to be Friday morning at 9 a.m., yes. Get you one more. We're not trying to hem you up on all kind of crap, man. So, all right? So, all right, so it's in violation of 333.01A, the of the codified ordinance of Urbana.
You're beautiful.
Your court date is, like I said, Friday morning, 9 a.m. You have any questions about that?
What's the phone number for you, sir?
What about
Any questions
DAC
about
and fingerprints? Did they do that?
Let's get you out of here. 19. We're outside, releasing him.
Two-banger today, huh?
Two-banger? What was that? Huh? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, have a good night.
Matthew faces one charge of operating a vehicle under the influence, a first-degree misdemeanor, and has pled not guilty. He was released on a recognizance bond with a 1-year driving suspension under implied consent laws, meaning he cannot drive until at least December 20th, 2025. The original prosecutor for the case recused himself, likely due to conflict of interest, and a special prosecutor was assigned instead. The case is still pending trial, during which time Sergeant Sean retired from the force after working in Urbana for 25 years. Matthew faces up to 6 months in jail, fines up to $1,075, and a license suspension of up to 3 years, though he may be allowed to drive with an ignition interlock device. If caught driving on a suspended license, he must serve 3 days in jail, at least 1 month of house arrest, and could face up to 6 months of confinement.
Wait, but didn't he get his blood though? What?
$1,000 in fines, a 30-day vehicle impound, and an additional 1-year license suspension.
Whoa.
Operating a vehicle.
Dude. Chat, even though this guy's a rookie cop or whatever, right? He wasn't rookie until he made those bad mistakes though. Now he's a real rookie. Now he's a bad rookie. Who cares if he refused? Bro, you take the hand. What the fuck? If he wants to obstruct whatever, then it's resisting or whatever. The other rookie. Was he not a rookie? He's only 1 year on the job. The other guy. See, Chess says I was not listening, but you're not listening. You don't get it. There's 2 officers there. 2 of them. The arresting officer is rookie. He's rookie. Dude. I'm approving that and after moving on.
Stop detective with jurisdiction for near of experience. The initial officer is a new recruit with just over a year of experience, while the secondary officer, Sergeant Sean, has worked in the same jurisdiction for nearly.
What the fuck? Are you stupid? Are you brain dead?